Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Learn Factorio together. Alright, we are kicking along. We just finished our rocket silo research. And our objective now is to build a rocket silo. So, we need a stack of resources. Steel we have some of. Blue circuits we have a very small trickle. Electric engines won't be a problem, I don't think. Obviously, pipe is easy. We've already got that in our inventory, but we have absolutely no concrete, nor any production of concrete anywhere on the map. So, first things first, I actually want to sort out blue circuits because we only have a tiny amount of blue circuits coming through because we've got a tiny amount of red circuits. So, currently our blue circuits are all being used up in our yellow science, but for now we actually don't need yellow science. So what I am going to do is something a little bit dodgy. Actually no, let's keep that splitter there and let's cut it off here, and we will just pop them in a chest until we have, how many did we need? 200. Alright. So logistics network, blue circuits, less than 200. Cool. We actually can. It's not quite quick enough. Why are you picking them up? Alright. Let's just. Whoa, come back here. Alright. Hopefully that will be enough to pick up pretty much all of them. No, there's still a few getting through. Alright. Yeah, that could be worse. Alright. So, I think just a regular fast insert is enough there. Alright, so that will slowly build up our blue circuits. Do we have any blue circuits on us? We do. Alright. Now, the next thing we'll want to do is, I think, probably actually get some steel, because, actually no, definitely the next thing we need to do is sort out concrete. Alright, so concrete needs, what does concrete need? We have stone brick, we've got access to water pretty easily. What we don't have access to easily is iron ore. We are pretty much sort of maxing out our iron ore usage. But having said that, we're not using that much iron plate. So I'm wondering if we just divert some of this iron ore and maybe make some concrete right here. I think that's probably going to be the easiest way to go about it. There's our big lake there for the water. Yes, I think that will do nicely. So let's jump on down and set that up. So we need 1,000 concrete, and we get 1 concrete a second. So 10 concrete every 10 seconds. So we don't need much, to be honest. I might just throw down a couple of assemblers, and that's probably going to be sufficient. All right. Do we have any green assembling machines? I can't remember if we're actually making them yet. I'm sure we researched it. No, it doesn't look like we are. That's okay. We'll just stick with these. We're not making a super fast base here, so it doesn't really matter. Hazard concrete? Refined concrete. Ooh. All this stuff, I've never really played with any of that. Alright. So we need our water in. Let us do one of these kind of arrangements. Alright, let's just get the water out of the way. And we'll bring it over here. I'm sure we can get water somewhere over here. Where is our water pumps for these guys? Because we do have 2 of these, which is very excessive. Alright, let's take you... actually, I think that line is not free. Nope. Alright, so let's pop you over to here. And that will actually work out beautifully. Alright. Except, of course, for that whole shenanigan. And hook it up. Alright. So there is our water input. Now, iron ore, I am just going to cut off here. We don't actually need much iron ore, is probably the key thing to remember. Because to get 10 concrete, 10 concrete is made from 1 iron ore, and we only need 1,000, so we only need 100 iron ore. Honestly, I could have probably just boxed it. Grabbed 100 iron ore and boxed it, but this is probably not a bad thing to set up. Alright, and last but not least, we need stone brick. We have easy access to stone brick over yonder. And we'll bring it in right there. Alright. So there we have our concrete supply, water, yep, okay. A couple of you, and a couple of you, and an output. Alright. So let's get an output, pop some power down, and let's make another one of these. Oh, we got stuck. There we go, alright. Make another one of these, and we'll need the water hooked up, of course. Okay. So there we have it. Concrete getting made. Do we have power up to there? No. We will grab that. And let's pop that in a box. And let's say just make concrete up to let's put 2,000, so we've got a little bit in there. All right, so there's our concrete kicking off. Next up on our tour, let's sort out. So we've got processing units slowly being built up. Steel plate. Again, can we just do something super dodgy? Surely we can. Let's. How much did we need? We needed 1,000 steel plate. Alright. Nope. Let's connect to the logistics network. Resource, steel plate. 1,000. Thank you. Alright. Pop a box down, and then we just need to power this. Like so. Alright. So there we'll get our 1,000 steel. And electric engines. So these robot frames aren't really pumping out much anymore, so all we'll do is we'll need a filter inserter. Let me just make one of those. Alright. Filter inserter connected to logistics network, and let's make sure that there are 200 electric engines, and pop that down. Alright. How did I pick one up? Here I did. There we go. Let's get some of this trash out of here. Alright. Alright. That's pretty good. We don't need all these logibots. Let's pop them in there. Not sure what they were doing now. Where were they? There they are. Alright. That being said, I think we are good for getting everything. Let's have a look at how our blue circuits are going. Because I think that's going to be probably the slowest of the lot. Luckily it's only 200. Now, we collected them over yonder, didn't we? So what do we got? Oh, we've almost got the 200. All right. Excellent. So let us pick those up. In fact, we'll probably have enough if I just yoink those ones. Let's have a look. Yeah, we sure do. So let's get rid of this now. We can pop those in there. Right, so there's our 200 blue circuits. Let's go grab our concrete. Electric engines are probably actually pretty close by now because there would have been a fair bit backed up on the belt storage. So hopefully we're up to 200 in no time flat there. Steel, there's a lot of steel still going through, so we've probably got what we need there. And that's not moving anymore, so I reckon we've got our 200 electric engines. Hopefully while all this is happening, our concrete has built up. 184. We must have some in storage, so let's just request 200. And yep, 18 on the way. Perfect. At some point, I probably just drop them into the into the trash slot. But there we go. Perfect. All right, we are getting closer. We need steel plate and concrete. So let's check our little steel plate connection. How's he looking? 600. Okay. Obviously, he is disabled by control behavior. So somewhere we've also got more steel plate in storage. So let's make that up to 1,000 and 368 on the way. Excellent. All right. I do feel like I need to make a little bit of space here. All right, that should be good. And last but not least, our concrete. Make sure I don't run away. Concrete is still working, so we don't have the 1,000 yet. Whoa, we are very close. Alright. And just 50 more. Alright, so the other thing we haven't actually looked at is control units. We are going to have to automate this, and that's probably going to take a while to build what we need. Because we need to make rocket parts, I believe. And where? Alright, well I guess we'll build the silo and we'll actually see what it needs to launch. It's definitely going to be a lot of stuff. And how are we going there? There we go. We have 1,000 concrete. Actually, I do want to have a bit of concrete just in case we want to do something with concrete. Let's get 1,000 concrete. Just sitting there. All right. And now that I think about it, since this is basically using no iron ore, we might as well feed it back in here. And say output priority right. Yep, perfect. All right. So we are chock-a-block, but look at that, one rocket silo. Okay. Let us plonk it down at the far end of our base. Hopefully by the time it's built, we'll actually be there. How's these attacks going? Yeah, still fending them off. That's good. All right. I'm going to turn off that because I don't want to have a crap ton of steel. Oh yeah, that's right. I actually made it. All right, rocket silo. Let's have a look at this guy. Let's pop him right here. Just space around maybe. And let's. I feel like a substation's probably overkill. Let's do something like this. Some connections around, and then we'll pop some lights here. Make it look pretty. Looks like those power poles aren't connected. Let's see, is this... It is perfect in the middle. Alright. We'll have to remove some of these lights, clearly, when we're trying to feed stuff in, but let's have a look what it needs. So, to make a rocket part, takes rocket control units, low density structures, and rocket fuel. And doesn't actually say how many we need to launch. Alright, well, that means our next step is... still some turrets around. Our next step is to automate some of these additional products. So let's make a bit more space around the base. I'll just extend out this perimeter a little bit. Let's pop one there. You ready, guys? Kicking along. Beautiful. Let's say one there. There you go. And one more. And then we'll power it up. Hang on. Let's quickly grab these guys' attention. And lure them over to the actual powered... Oh no, the bots. Mind the bots. There we go. Excellent. Yes, make sure we get them over here to where this is actually powered. Alright. That could have been a lot worse. Let's power this up. Hey, what did that happen? No, it doesn't seem right, does it? There we go. And one there. And of course, not quite enough to actually connect up. Well, that one, see if we can... Yes, perfect. Alright, saving on a power pole. I'm not too worried about all the stuff that doesn't have stuff at this point. Let's grab one more of these down here. And power it up. Alright. Wonderful. Now let's deconstruct to that. Thank you, bots. Alright, charge up, guys. And then now we need... What do we need? So we need rocket control units, 10 every 3 seconds. Low density structures, 10 every 3 seconds, and rocket fuel. So we have low density structures being built, and it's just going into science. So let's actually bring that down to the bus. Now let's find a spare spot, and we might go all the way down here. Whoa, hang on. There we go. Alright. Clean that up. That was a bit of a misclick. And so these guys come across here to the end of the bus. Alright, so low density structures will be kicking along slowly. Mind actually fixing this up a little differently. See if I can get it on both sides of the belt here. Do we have enough space? Yes, we do. Like so. There we go. Alright. So that one will certainly need to be half a belt. So we're not... Oh no, that's not right. Why? We have got it on both sides of the belt. It's just unevenly using it over here. So let's just make that one lane. There we go. Alright. That will save too much going on this way, and we'll get a few more coming down here, which is what we want. Okay, so that's low density structures. The next one we need to automate is control units, which unfortunately need blue circuits, I believe, which is quite a constrained. Yes, processing unit and a speed module. Speed module 1 at least, so takes 30 seconds to craft. Are we getting attacked? We're holding off? Yep. Alright. While I think about it, I'll just pop down a radar over here. That was not close enough. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. Now, back to our control units. Need red circuits for the speed modules. Oh man, this is tough. Alright, so anyway, this produces one every 15 seconds. And we need one every 30 seconds, so this is we'll have one blue circuit can control, one speed module can support 2 rocket control units. Yep, that's alright. So let us think about how we want to do this. Something like that could work. Where this is speed modules. Where are our modules? There we go. And then these are rocket control units. And we just do a direct insert. But we also need blue circuits. And these guys need red and green circuits. Alright. I mean, there's nothing for it but to actually put it in, I guess, and then just have it build up over time. What we can do though, I feel, is actually turn off science. I think we are currently done with science, so that means none of our blue circuits will get directed up here. Alright, so we would need to get blue circuits up there. Like so. And then red and green circuits up here. Alright. Well, did not work out as I planned. Of course, I totally stuffed that up. There we go. Alright. So there is our blue circuits. And now we need red and green in equal parts. Green there. And then we need to skip a row 2. And there we go. Alright. And then you go like so. Alright, and that gets us our circuits, but we're not in the right line, are we? We are one off. So let's pop it down there. Beautiful. Okay, now just to hook that up. And like so. Alright. Last but not least, we can power it. I guess we will need 2 poles. Like so. And that is everything we need. Oh, we didn't get the power in the middle. Do I care enough? No, not really. Let's just do something like that. Staggered poles. That's. We won't tell anyone. Let's. I guess we just see how many we can support with our blue circuits. Let's go for 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yep. And just see how our blue circuits fare. Alright. Of course, these are the wrong way around. There we go. And he goes up. Alright. We don't need that. So, of course, we then need an output. We will run the output backwards. And there we go. Yep. Voila. Alright. Now these just take a whole heap of time to make. We will just put up with that, I guess. But what we want to do is, we need to get in here again. Rocket fuel, low density structure. So we need 3 things in. We could kill that one and have all 3 coming in the bottom here. Like so. I think that will work. We won't have power for these guys though. What can we do for that? Something like so. And why is this not looking as pretty as it could? I don't have any copper. We want... What have we connected up funnily? That one to that one. And that's it. Alright. Pretty happy with that. So, these guys will just come in here. And we'll start working on that. Low density structures can come in on this road. So we will need to do that. I just totally stuffed up our beautiful bus. But at this point we are so close to the end. Oh god, every time I miss that alignment. That's alright. Alright. And now, last but not least, we need to make some rocket fuel. Alright. Let's just extend this a little bit further. Keep it coming. And then rocket fuel just needs solid fuel, if I remember correctly, which we have somewhere. Solid fuel is that one there. Alright. And let's kind of bring it up somewhere around here. Doesn't have to be too accurate. Alright, there we go. Thank you, bots, for delivering the goods. And let us get... we'll probably just bring it back over there, hey? Line it up nicely. Alright, rocket fuel. Where are you? Somewhere here. Rocket fuel. Takes 30 seconds and 10. Alright, we can definitely do that though. And all we need is that. That's going to be enough to do 10 in 30 seconds easy. And that makes, what, just 1 rocket fuel? Yeah, okay. So let's bring that down. You know what? We forgot about lights over here as well. And pop some lights like that. And let's power this up. There. We don't need anything on the other side. That's fine. Alright, let's just do the 6, 8, 10. And we're away. Alright. And then let's bring that in perfectly like so. Okay, we are on our way to launching a rocket. As you can see, our blue circuits are just not up to the challenge. Yeah, we're getting up to there. So we've got 2, 4, 6 operating. We have no rocket fuel yet. There's our first one coming in now. Rocket fuel shouldn't be a problem. How much rocket fuel do we need? 10? Alright, so once we get our first part, we should get an idea on how quickly, or how many rockets we need. Rocket parts, sorry, we need. There's 2 more. We just need 2 more, 1 more. There we go, okay. When these 2 get here, we will be good. What we can maybe consider is getting some modules, maybe. Trying to speed up this. But again, it's blue circuits. If we want to speed this up, we need to speed up blue circuits. Alright, so we just made one, so it looks like we need 100. Let's get another 10 rocket fuel. Come on, guys. Alright. Need 2 more after that. Again, it's those 2. It's interesting that rocket fuel seems to be what's slowing us down. Probably just because the other ones have had time to back up a little bit. Alright, does this get us to 2%? Yep, alright, so we need 100 rocket parts by the looks of it. Hello everyone, we have skipped forward in time and we are at 99 of 100 rocket parts. Last few parts in and we're almost ready to finish off the game. Alright, of course this isn't the end of the game, this is just going to be the end of this series because our aim of this series was purely just to learn the basics of the game and getting to launching a rocket. Here it is coming up, preparing. Alright, ready to launch. So there is a little trick. If you put a car in the inventory, you can enter the car and you can get launched with the rocket. So without further ado, let us prepare for launch. Let's go green. And 3, 2, 1, launch! Alright, here we go. Into space and back into our home planet. Wonderful times. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed the series and I hope you've learnt what it takes to sort of get a basic base up and running, along with some rough ideas on ratios and things we need just to get to the point of launching a rocket. Now, as you can see, our time played 20 hours. It was fairly slow. There is an achievement to complete it in under 8 hours, but that's alright. I think we learnt a lot, and the next series I do is going to be trying to build a mega base. So if you're interested in the next stage of the game after the rocket is launched, stay tuned for that. We'll be building something much, much larger. We'll need so many more resources. We'll produce so many more items, and it will be hopefully a sight to behold. So again, thanks for watching. If you've watched this whole series, it's been fantastic, and I look forward to seeing you at the next series. Goodbye.